All right, we are live. Good afternoon and welcome to What's Up. This is our second round here with Laura, and Laura is an amazing tarot and oracle reader. Her information should be pinned there, and please click on and donate. When you click on there, please subscribe and donate to Laura. Laura did read for us last week, and it was amazing. She does tarot cards, oracle. She has multiple decks, and she's on Twitter there, and of course she has an amazing website as well that we definitely recommend you check out. She does private readings and such. So we're going to go ahead and introduce Laura here and say hi.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back. I see most people who are here have been here before. I do see one new person in the chat, so welcome. I'm Laura, for those of you who don't know me, and I read tarot and oracle to provide insight into what's going on in your world, and I offer suggestions on how you can best navigate that energy to give you the best possible outcome. So today, I would like to start with a group message so we can see, looking into this week and possibly a little bit beyond, what's coming up for us.
Fantastic. All right, Laura, let's go right ahead, please.
Okay. So I'm just going to connect with the group energy and what can we expect this week to bring us? What is the overall energy for us this week? And I see right away we have one card popping out, and I know that we pulled this card for an individual reading last week. This is Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you, and we're being guided by Spirit. So everything's backwards to me, but I'm told that it looks clear on your screen, so I will try to show you the cards. Everything that we are being guided to do is coming through the heart. We are all opening our heart to Source at this time. Magnifying that energy really is what I'm seeing for us as a group. I really feel like a lot of us are in flow this week with our desires and our passions. I see that we're in flow with relationships, and Spirit's telling us just to continue every action or decision that we have to make. Follow your heart, follow it with compassion, follow it with love, and we will be led to the places that we are meant to be. And that's our first message. And I want to see what will assist us on our journey this week. And I want to use the traditional tarot to see what assistance or what energy we can tap into to best stay into this heartfelt love that's all around us. Okay, and the Ace of Wands has come up for us. And this energy is all of aces are about new beginnings, and the wands are about our passion and creativity. This could be related to jobs. It could be related to career, to projects, but really to anything that brings us joy and passion. So what I'm seeing as a group, in order to stay in that heart center, Spirit is telling us to be aware of what offerings are coming in. Be aware of any new energy that feels in alignment with your soul, and to say yes, that it's a prosperous time for us as a group. And as long as we're following our passions, we are raising our vibration and we are staying in love. And let's see if I can get one last message for the group. I want to see if there's anything that we're ready to release, anything that's no longer serving us that we can move out of the way. And again, I'd like to use the traditional tarot for this one. What are we ready to release as a group? I see one coming out here. Okay. So we got the Knight of Wands here. And I see that, and here's what this card looks like, the Knight of Wands. And I see that as a group, a lot of us have been a little bit hesitant to follow our passions, but in other cases, some of us want to rush. We want to rush right through and get to the finish line. And what Spirit's asking us to release is that need to know every step along the way. Spirit's telling us to take chances, but to take chances that are in alignment with how we want to feel, with love, compassion, understanding, to just keep moving. Like, it's a time to take action. So release any of that fear that doesn't serve you. All of that you can put aside, because you are being guided, and we're being guided as a group to an outcome that is within our soul's plan. It's within alignment for our soul. And just want to see what other message I get here, because I feel a lot of movement for a lot of us. But I feel that this is what it's related to is uncertainty. Like any uncertainty, any needing to know every step on our journey, Spirit is just telling us to let that go, that we're on the right path. Be creative, take chances that are in alignment, and you will receive the best possible outcome. So here we go. This is the Knight of Wands. Okay, and that's what I have for us as a group today. If anyone wants any more clarity on that message, you can type it in the chat. Otherwise, I will be happy to answer your personal questions. Oops, you're on mute.
Thank you. Thank you, Laura. That was an amazing message. I appreciate that. And thanks for the mute head up there. Thank you. We're going to do the same format as last week. If you want a question for Laura, please put it into the chat. Put your question in all caps, and I can start and put it to the side. I've also got a notepad here, so I will keep track as well. If you can as well, click over. There should be a link at the top there. If you click on that, you can subscribe to Laura. From there, you can see her PayPal, and you can also see her website where she offers private readings and what as well. And we definitely, there also is links in the comment or in the, not in the comments, but in the description as well for the show itself. So if you want to ask a question, please put it into the chat in all caps. We'll get to them basically in order. Last week we had Saint Germain come in and do any fill in there that might be based on your universe and energetics and what we're getting from Laura. This week Mother Isis may come in as well, so we'll see what we've got. And it looks like we've got two already here. All right, so let's see here. Let's go ahead, and get those situated. Bear with me just a moment. All right, there we go. All right, and let's tag this. All right, so the first one we have then is going to be Anna itself. Let's star these. So first one's going to be Anna, and she's asking how to get through centered through her busy daily grind.
Okay, that's a good question, Anna. Let me see. I'd like to use the your guardian angels, I believe, have a message for you. And I think part of the message that they're telling me already is to make time to speak to your guardian angels, that they're with you all the time and they cannot assist you without your permission. So as long as you call on them, that is part of how you can get through. So let's see through the Guardian Angel Tarot. This is by Radley Valentine. Let's see what is going on with Anna at the moment. Oops, and I have one card that fell right into my lap. So we're going to take it. So Anna, I drew the 5 of air for you. And I see the 5 of air is like the 5 of swords in traditional tarot. So I see you being a lot in your mind. And I see that you have been questioning some of the decisions that you've made and some events that have happened in your life. And I feel like what's happening is you're looking for a new, like a new direction. But what your guardian angels are showing you is not every decision you have made in your life that didn't lead to the outcome you expected was necessarily a negative decision. They're asking you to kind of reassess and look at things as what lesson? What lesson did you learn from anything that did not go the way that you were hoping it would? And your guardian angels, they really want to give you encouragement to move through this. I believe you called it the daily grind. Yes, to move through the daily grind and to keep your vibration up. So now that we know what's going on with this situation, I want to see what specific advice your guardian angels have for you as far as moving through, like what action you can take. And I have one wanting to come right out. So Anna, I pulled the Sun card for you, and that is an extremely positive card in the tarot deck. The Sun is about success, recognition, but what I'm most drawn to here is enthusiasm. Your guardian angels are telling you to find a way to raise your vibration, to look around you when you feel like you're stuck. Sometimes we have, and I'm not sure if this is, I feel like what I'm picking up on is like a to-do list. Like Anna, you have activities in your daily life that you must get done, and we all do. And sometimes they're not fun. Sometimes they can seem tedious. And we want to find a way to move through them to like raise our vibration as we're going through these daily steps in life. And your guardian angels, they want to see you succeed. And they're telling you to shift your focus towards what has worked for you. The decisions and actions you've taken in your life that have worked out well, to try to stay focused on them. And when you're doing the less than pleasant activities, you could raise your vibration by listening to some sort of music that you enjoy, if music helps you to move through it, or by taking frequent breaks and rewarding yourself after completing a task. Because I do see this as a successful time for you. I see it has more to do with your perception of what's happening around you than it does with the larger picture. So your angels are saying, don't forget that there is a divine plan also. There is more going on than what you see. And I just want to take a look at, if you follow these steps, reassess what's happening, shift your focus, raising your vibration, what is the likely outcome? What can you expect to see manifest in your world? Whoops. And I see change. So change is on the horizon. The card that I drew for you is called Transformation. And in the traditional tarot deck, I see Anna saying, I am too focused on that darn to-do list. And I completely understand. I have been there. And sometimes, I don't know if this happens to you, but you might feel like if you don't keep plugging along at the list, or if you don't tackle certain things, that you haven't succeeded, that you haven't done enough. But what Spirit's telling you is that you have, as long as you are moving forward, even if you just do one thing on the list, you've succeeded. So not to be so hard on yourself. So this outcome card that I pulled for you is transformation. In the traditional tarot, this is the Tower card. And a lot of people get nervous when they see this card because they think it means a change that's outside your control and it's gloomy, it's doom. However, that is not the case. When the Tower shows up, especially in this reading, when I'm looking at the order of these cards, when the Tower shows up, it is to free you. You are coming into a sense of freedom. And I want to show this to you. This is really important. If you look here, here's your guardian angels. Like, things may not be going your way. There could be, things are a little bit rocky. And you see like that lightning hits the tower. But if you look here at your guardian angels, they are leading you to safety. They're clearing the way for something better. And I feel like this release is going to happen for you, because when I look at this and I speak to you, I start to feel lighter. And I see, and I mean, in this image also, we have the butterfly, which is about transformation and going from that inward state here where you're in your mind and you're wondering, what's the best path to take? How do I get through this? How do I keep my vibration up? That's that inward, that caterpillar state. And then you're becoming the butterfly, and you will see a change, and it's a change for the better. And it will be liberating and freeing for you. So Anna, that's what I have for you. Hopefully that answers your question and gives you some clarity, some hope, and I wish you all the best.
All right. Thank you, Laura. That was awesome. All right, Dana, we are grateful that you are here. What we are hearing is that you are not centered in yourself. So you are letting your universe spin around you, but you are not centered in your own universe. So, and Laura is hitting now right on the head there with what you were saying. For us, we are saying you need to ground yourself, slow down and ground yourself, and you will see that your universe is all right. You are not the list. The list is not you either. Exactly what Laura said there. You do not find your value in your list. You do not find yourself in your list. The list is that things, it's like you're running projects, sure, but you do not need to be up at 4 a.m. completing the list, so to speak, so that you are to, the list does not take care of Anna. Anna needs to take care of herself, and it seems to me that you are more grounded in the list than grounded in Anna. And I think that is what we are getting from Laura's reading is a lot of as well, is that you are conflating the two. So find the center in yourself, and the list will find its own proper place, probably on the shelf there where you grab it, not live by it. But when you grab it, you work on it, not, and you put it back on the shelf and you take care of what is present for Anna. Remember, are you taking care of your present? Or are you taking care of the list and ignoring your present because this list is backing up in your universe, but now your present is backing up and has to go in the list as well. There you go. All right. So if you are, thank you, Anna. We appreciate your question there. So if you're looking for a, yes, if you are looking for a reading there, please put in all caps there into the chat, at least the first few words so I can grab it. We'll start and move it over and see what we've got. But if you're looking for a reading from Laura, of course, please put your information in there. And all right, so let's see what we've got otherwise here. Next is going to be Chris, the volunteer. And there we go. Chris is basically just asking for a real simple, what do you see next?
Okay. Chris, I am going to use the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck for you. This is the one by Denise Lynn. And I just want to reset the deck here. Because, Chris, I see a lot coming up for you, actually. And I know I've also seen you on YouTube, so I do know some of the projects you've been working on. But let's see, what is next for you? And Chris, this is a beautiful message. The card that I got for you is called Ascending the Mountain. Keep going forward. So, Chris, what I see is these projects that you've been working on, I see them expanding. I see you like taking off almost. And you're headed in a direction where you're not quite sure where this is leading. I do see that there's growth ahead on the path, but I also see that there are some hills that you will need to climb over. And I do see you're ready for the challenge. You're ready for whatever challenges come up for you. And this is a happy and positive time for you. I mean, our goal as spiritual beings on this planet is to ascend. And I see you ascending. I see you ascending not just in the physical, but I see you ascending spiritually as well. And I want to show this card to you because this is ascending the mountain. You're climbing. I mean, this is just a beautiful energy. And I want to see the best way for you to move forward, how you can stay in alignment, like what action you can take to stay in alignment with this energy. I see you, as I look at this card again, I see that your subconscious keeps coming to mind, like the subconscious programming that may have been holding you back. I see that being released. I see you letting go of a lot of it and just facing what's in front of you. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And let's see what action you can take to stay in alignment with this ascension. I feel this one wanted to come out. Okay. So Chris, what Spirit is telling you is to go slow. Spirit's telling you that this is new, that what you're experiencing and what is ahead of you is new, and it's like nothing that you have experienced before. So what they're saying is to take your time, go slow, allow the path to unfold, that it's normal to want to see results quickly. But what Spirit's saying is you don't want to grow too quickly. You don't want to take on too much too soon, because there may be things in your path that you are unaware of, and things that without the proper guidance and experience might be difficult to navigate. So just trust the process, take it slow, take your time, enjoy the journey, and just trust that you are ascending, you are moving forward. And let's see what the likely outcome for you is. And I like to say likely outcome because I believe that tarot and oracle predicts the future to some extent. it's if we were to stay on this path and nothing at all changed, this would be the outcome. However, we know that we have free will, for one, and two, time is fluid, and also the outside world has an impact on your world. So I don't like to say outcome as in this is the only outcome. I say if this trajectory continues, this is the likely outcome for you. So let's see for Chris. And Chris, this is a perfect outcome. I mean, it couldn't get any better than this. The outcome for you is gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. So I see you staying on a path that is green and full of blessings. And I see you being very successful. I see you passing through areas and experiences that maybe you were questioning if you're ready for, or if you are good enough. I hear that, good enough. And Chris, the message is yes, you are good enough. You have everything that you need to succeed. And you continue on this path, and let me show this to you. Gates of triumph. You are successful. And Chris, that's what I have for you. I think that is such a beautiful reading. I am so happy for you. I know the unknown can be scary, but Chris, blessings to you.
All right. Blessings, Chris. That's amazing. Speaking of Chris, tomorrow, Tuesday Night Live, we're going to have Chris. To piggyback what Laura's reading, exactly Laura's reading there, Chris, as his journey to success begins. We're going to have him on tomorrow night on Tuesday Night Live. He's going to use his singing bowl, and it's a sacral singing bowl. And we're going to have Isis on as well to do some sacral clearing of your sacral chakra. There we go. And some Isis mother wound clearing. So it should be a really good time. It's 7 o'clock Eastern time, 4 o'clock Pacific. So Chris, Saint Germain here. We are grateful that you are here and you are using that bowl. You are seeing the path to your healing with that bowl, and you are understanding that the sacral chakra is that's in the root chakra, the most important things to heal fast. If you do not heal your sacral chakra, you will sit in your trauma wounds. You will sit in your broken inner child, so to speak. So from your end, you are doing the right thing. You are on the path, and we recognize that, and that is why we want you and Laura, for example, she's on her path too. And we are seeing that, and we are helping you to rise up, and we are wanting you to come on Tuesday Night Live with us so that you can use that amazing bowl and talent of yours and the healing energy that you put out through that bowl and yourself to a larger audience. We are grateful that you are here. Just keep walking your path. You are centered in where you are, and as long as you are continue on your path and do not dervish off into energetics that you do not need to mess with, so to speak, and you will know if you are dervishing. But nonetheless, keep walking your path, because you are on a good path there, and you will keep using your bowl against yourself. It breaks up that rough energy, the stuck energy in your sacral chakra, which, as you break that up, makes it easy to heal your wounded inner child. So there we go. All right. The next we have is Jean Renee, and she said, "How do I connect with my spirit guides?"
Okay. Jean Renee, that's a great question. How do I connect with my spirit guides? And I'm going to use Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light Oracle deck for you. And I'm just going to connect with your energy for a moment to see how you can connect with your spirit guides. And the first thing they're telling me is that we are always here. So even when you are not consciously connecting, they are there. Okay, so how can you connect with your spirit guides? Whoops, I have one coming right out here. Okay. And the card that came out for you is called Boundaries. And I see the first thing that your guides want you to know is to get grounded, to strengthen your root chakra. And they want you to develop boundaries in your life. What or who? Because it's not always a person. It could be a situation. It could be food. It can be addictions, distractions, or it can be specific people. But what in your life is taking your attention that is not in alignment with your soul's highest good? Where might you be saying yes to others, which is saying no to yourself? Because your guides are trying to communicate with you, but it's like we have to filter out the noise is what I'm hearing. So they want you to get grounded, and you can do that by finding a quiet place. If you can't be outside in nature, it could be a quiet place in your home. It could be next to your bed. It could be anywhere. Set up a little space, and even if it's just one candle or one crystal, that can be your symbol. Like I have my amethyst here, and that can be your symbol that you're ready to connect. And sit there, be still, be grounded, and that will allow your guides to know that they have your permission to connect with you. Let's see what other action you can take. Because what they're showing me, but I want to show this to you too. They're showing me that you're being pulled in multiple directions. And this is, through no fault of your own. We're all here having a human experience, and life is very busy, and there's a lot that's demanded of us. And it's okay that we have responsibilities in our life, but we have to make time for ourselves as well. And we can't say yes to things that lower our vibration, to people or situations that lower our vibration. So they're just showing me that your energy is being pulled in multiple directions, and just to come back to your center. And let's see what action you can take. What other action can you take here to connect with your guides? One right here. Okay, so what your guides are telling me is that you are intuitive, that you are a light being. Your light vessel is already developing. You're already ascending, and that you have been doing this in multiple lifetimes. You have been connected to your guides. And they're showing me that it's really about you channeling the light now. It's about getting centered and channeling that light and trusting. I hear trust, that you are receiving messages from them. And a good thing to do, I had learned this activity years ago, is to, when you get in your center, like feel your heart opening and expanding, and then feel that energy rise above you, and feel it flow through you, right through your whole center line, right through your root, and you become that pillar of light between the heavens and the earth. And that's a good way. Once you start to feel the energy, and it can be subtle at first, but once you start to feel the energy, it will become more and more natural to you. You'll feel it more and more throughout your day. When you're tuned in, it will be very strong to you. And I'm reading your comment that you had abilities as a child. And a lot of people, myself included, started to block these abilities out. And I'm not sure if that's what you mean by you had this as a child. So perhaps you're feeling like you don't have it anymore. It is still there. And it is normal for us to shut these things out, especially if we are in a situation where the people around us maybe don't believe in what we do. We've been persecuted in other lifetimes for communicating with the spiritual realm. It's normal that we would block it out. But your guides want you to know you still have this ability. They are still there. Start feeling that energy again. Start allowing it to flow little by little. It won't happen overnight, or it might, because we are ascending. I mean, things could happen quickly for you. But little by little, day by day, you'll see your abilities begin to grow and expand. And then let's look at the outcome for you if you continue connecting with your guides every day. We have one wanting to jump right out. So I see you healing is what I see. And the card is break the chain. I see patterns that are possibly ancestral patterns. They may not even be from anything that's happened to you personally. It could have originated somewhere else and just been passed down through generations. Any hurt or pain, self-doubt, disbelief. I see you breaking those patterns, and I see healing coming through for you. I believe that your guides, what they really want to work with you on right now is healing. And that's what I see for you. And hopefully that gives you the clarity and insight that you're looking for. And you will be rewriting your story. Whatever's been holding you back or whatever you're trying to overcome, I see you rewriting that. So that's what I have for you. And I'm sending you so many blessings and so much love and healing.
All right. Jean, thank you so much. Thank you, Laura. That was all right. So what I'm Saint Germain, what we are saying for you, if you're wanting to connect with your guides, if you're wanting to connect with the other realms, speak out loud. You do not have to do much. If you are looking to connect with your guides, do two things. Slow down in your universe. You will see your universe speaking to you. You will see the numbers. You will see things that are coming through in your universe. The second thing is to speak out loud. You are trying to say, how do I connect with my guides? It's very simple. Hello, guides, are you there? Hi, I am here. You have connected with your guides. They will return the answer. You slow down in your universe. The answers will come to you, be it the side of a truck. You will see something on that. Or the numbers in your universe, or the song on the radio. It gets louder if you acknowledge your universe is speaking to you. This is a reciprocal relationship. The information comes to you if you reciprocate to your universe. So if you want to see and hear from your guides, acknowledge yourself to them loudly. You can sit there and quiet. If you are with people, of course, we're not saying you are sitting there on the bus or in a public transportation or on an airplane going, all right, sis, I am here. How are you? Guides, how is universe? That would not work very well. You would look like you have lost you. But if you are at home or in the shower, speak out loud or speak it to yourself softly. You are in the car and you hear a good song. You are like, oh, wow, this fits exactly my energetics. Thank you. I am seeing you might be putting a song on the radio for me. see those things. We are always that. You are the one who is lavished out in your universe. If you're in your trauma body, that's why we say you get through your trauma body. You get lighter. You hear your universe and you see it better. So slow down in your universe. Start talking to your guides, and you will see the answers you are looking for are there. You license plate numbers and whatnot. So just slow down. You will see, G. Just ask to hear them loud and clear. Say clear messages, please. Guide, whoever you are, can I get clear and easy to see and receive messages? There we go. All right. Perfect. All right. So next we have, there we go. Start. All right. So next we have Anna Igiria. All right. So we have two Annas in the chat there, and she just like a general reading. And if you want a reading real quick, please put it. Anna's the last one we have. So there's 13 of us here. So we only have 5 of you. So if you want to put into the chat there, just in all caps, the first few words that whatever you'd like there, and we can get you into as well. But right now we have Anna with Laura. So go ahead.
Okay. So Anna, I'm just going to connect to your energy for a moment. And I want to see what is next for you. What can you expect next on your journey? This card wanting to come out. So Anna, I see a lot of new energy, a lot of creative energy, and I pulled the Page of Fire for you, which would be the Page of Wands in the traditional tarot. I see that you have started working on your passions. You're starting to follow things that light you up. This could be as just a project or a hobby that you have, or you could be considering aligning your job or career with your passions and hobbies. And I see you're already developing your skills. But I see a lot of new energy, like this. I feel like your vibration is raising. You're feeling more uplifted and inspired, creative. I see a lot of creative energy around you. And I also see your guardian angels guiding you, and I'm really drawn to your solar plexus. I feel like you've started stepping into your power more and more and believing in yourself. And your guardian angels are encouraging you to keep following that inner voice, or if you are connecting with your guides consciously, to keep following their message, because they're giving you signs. And I see this as a really happy and joyful time for you coming up in your life. And I believe it has started already. And maybe there's been a little bit of uncertainty, and your guides want you to know that the uncertainty is okay. That's part of the process, is learning to trust not knowing exactly where everything is leading. And I want to find a card to see what action you can take to stay aligned with this energy. Okay. So I drew the Knight of Fire for you, which would be the Knight of Wands. So I do see a lot of movement, creativity, and passion in your world. And I see your guardian angels telling you to develop your confidence. That if there's an area where you're feeling uncertain, they're telling you to really, like, I'm drawn to my solar plexus. So perhaps you could, I don't know if you work with crystals or if you do Reiki healings or energy healings, but to allow this energy to move through you, allow any healing that needs to take place to take place. You really want to connect with your own personal power. They're telling you follow your passions, to be energetic, to take risks. I'm seeing, I'm not positive what this is. I'm seeing you wanting to know the outcome, and what your guides are saying is they want you to tap into the feeling. They want you to tap into how you want to feel. That energetic, enthusiastic, childlike wonder, the passion is what they want you to feel. Like, to keep tapping into that energy. And to be a little adventurous. What I'm seeing for you is your joy comes through the road less traveled. It may not be the traditional path. And as light workers, I say that holds true for most of us. We're not meant to be normal or in a box. We're meant to expand and grow and take risks and be outside the box. And that's what I see for you here. And let's see what the likely outcome is for you if you continue with this energy. Oops. See, I'm wanting to come out right here. I drew the Two of Earth for you, which would be the Two of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. And what I see is things in your life really coming into balance. I see you having a more playful approach to life. Like, I really see a lot of things easing up. I don't know if you have felt stuck in some way or worried about things. I feel like it's more like a personal doubt that you have felt. I feel you overcoming that. And I'm also seeing a lot of possibility coming into your life. Like, there's not just one opportunity for you. I see many opportunities coming in for you. And I see there's a lot of butterflies. The butterflies, I see you really transforming. It's almost like entering a new phase of your life, transforming how you approach things. I see this as a very positive energy. I see a lot of calm and serenity for you. So your message is to keep following your passions, keep raising your vibration, and everything is working out in your favor. So that's what I have for you, Anna. And I'm sending you so many blessings, and best of luck to you.
All right, Anna, hopefully you're still here there. Thank you so much. And thank you, Laura. Anna, we are seeing that if you are, and Anna, Laura is feeling it in her stomach chakra, there, right in her gut. So you are not, if you are feeling things in your gut, what are you not processing? What are you feeling that you are not taking action on, as Laura had said that? There's something that your universe is wanting you to take action on that you have not. And whatever that is for you, you have to figure that out. But Laura had hit the nail again. If you are feeling it in your that, and she has a gut feeling that you are needing to take that push. But hopefully that you will do so. We appreciate that. We're going to go next to, there we go. And all right. Hey, there we go. Cricket, welcome. All right. So next is going to be Yancy. And Yancy has just like a general reading.
Okay. All right, Yancy, I feel like your guardian angels are around you. I feel like you have a whole team, really, of spiritual beings working with you, helping you to shine your light. So I'm going to go with the Guardian Angel Tarot for you. And Nancy would like to know what is next for her. We have one coming out right away. Wow, Yancy, I drew the wise counselor for you. And right away, I see you breaking tradition. I see you stepping out into your own power, doing things your own way, perhaps taking more of a spiritual approach to the world rather than staying within a system. And this system could be like family expectations, or it could be what society deems appropriate. I really see you finding your own path. And I see you stepping out, and you have already found mentors and teachers, because I see you going through a lot of learning. But what's next for you is you now are becoming that teacher. You are becoming the voice that people listen to. You're passing on knowledge to others. I see Spirit telling you that that will be your role. If it has not started already, it would be starting in the near future. And if you don't see that manifest in your world immediately, just understand that the actions that you're taking each day are leading you to that path. You are meant to be the leader. And I want to show you this, the wise counselor, because that's beautiful. And I have met Yancy, and I can totally see this as being you. And let's see what action would your guardian angels like you to take, or what action or will keep you in alignment with this energy. So Yancy, the card that I drew for you is the Chariot, and this is about willpower, victory, and recognition. And this is also a very spiritual card. I see your guardian angels are saying, stay connected to source, and any lower vibrational energy that's around you that you're working to try to overcome, they're telling you that you have the power. Like, just tap into your willpower, really, is what it is, that you can bring balance between the dark and the light. I see you coming, like I see you bringing others together through your example, really, is what I see. Through your own actions, it's like you don't need to really say anything to others. I'm not even seeing that. What I'm seeing is your presence, and your actions are what are serving you best at this time. And that's what the people around you are paying attention to you. And they could be people in your life already, and they can also be people that are your soul tribe. Like, they are drawn to you. I see a lot of success in you becoming this leader and this wise counselor. I think that you're very supported by your own wisdom, for one, and also by the spiritual realm. I see them with you all the time. And yeah, I mean, I'd see, because these are both major arcana cards, I see some big changes in your life. I see this, it's like you're aligning with your soul purpose and your soul mission. And it's not to say that we all have one big purpose that is never to change throughout our lifetime. It's, what is it that Yancy is doing right now? What is her purpose right now? How is she best in service to herself and others. And that mission, that purpose, I see coming into alignment for you at this time. And I just want to look at the likely outcome for Yancy. Yancy, I drew the 3 of fire, which is the 3 of wands. I see your vision and your goals. I see you expanding, like your world itself is expanding. I also see that there could be some travel for you. Perhaps you'll be traveling to other places to align yourself more and more with those like-minded people and with people that you are meant to assist on your path. I see a lot of growth in your near future. I see you taking those next steps. Like you have your ideas, you have your passions, and I see that you've gone through maybe some planning phases, and now it's putting it into action. I see you getting outside your comfort zone. And perhaps you've already been outside your comfort zone, but I see you moving even further beyond. I see you pushing yourself and really expanding your world is what I see for you. So Yancy, hopefully that gives you some insight and clarity. And I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. This is a beautiful reading. And I do see big, beautiful changes ahead for you.
All right. Yancy, how awesome. All right, Saint Germain and Mother Isis, who shows that we are grateful, Yancy. We show you as a beautiful mother to your doggies, and we are grateful. And we are showing that your universe is expanding, and we are grateful. So we are seeing that you are on your path, and as long as you keep moving forward, you shall progress beautifully. We see nothing but clear sailing for you, as long as you, dearie, do not get ahead of yourself. If you keep your presence about you, dearie, Mother Isis sees that you are clearing your traumas and dramas. So just keep up the good work, dearie. And Isis, we are grateful for you, and Saint Germain is proud of you as well. You are doing the work, and you have some pictures in with your dog. So keep up the good work. We are proud of you. One day at a time. Stay present, and your universe becomes amazing. Thank you, Laura, for that awesome read. All right. Next, we're going to go ahead and close down to who we have left. We have Kiss, just for time, because it's already going on an hour here. So we want to keep it to about an hour and a half for energetics. And time for mine. Kiss 606 will be next. We have Ginger Grin, and then Cricket will be our last one for the afternoon. There's Laura's contact information, and we're going to go ahead and go back into our start, and Yankees unstar that, and we're going to go ahead with Kiss 606 here, who wants to help. She's here to help others in what way?
Okay, in what way am I here to help others? I feel you. I feel drawn to the Work Your Light Oracle because I'm feeling like you have a message to give. So I'm going to go with that deck. This is Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. How are you meant to? Whoops, and I have one that wanted to fall out right away, so we're going to go with it. Okay. So the message that came up for you is don't dim to fit in. I feel like you have been hesitant I feel like you know what your gifts are. You know how you want to feel. You know what you want to do. However, I feel like there's this hesitancy for you to move out into the light or be seen. I feel that you maybe have been afraid of what others will think. And I feel almost like because I feel like I want to rock side to side. I'm feeling that when you're with certain people, you are open, you are in alignment, you're not afraid to share your gifts. And I feel that there are other times in other situations where you are more concerned with how you're going to be received. And what your guides are telling you and what spirit's telling you is never dim your light. Allow yourself to be you wherever you are, because you are supported no matter what. That message that you have, that light, just keep shining it, and don't worry about who's around. Those who are meant to hear your message will hear it. Those who are meant for you will find you. It will not pass you by. So think about those ways that you're dimming your light or trying to fit in, because what I hear is you didn't come here to fit in. You came here to stand out. So let's see what action you can take to stand out, because standing out is what's going to help others. So let's see what action you can take. This one here. The universe is saying leap. They're saying take the leap. So what I'm hearing is you already know. And perhaps like I can relate to this. I was afraid to shine my light. I was afraid of how others would receive me. I wanted to play it small. I wanted to be in the background, and spirit kept pushing me forward saying, no, you go first. I would wait for others to do it. And what I'm seeing here is the universe telling you, you go first. That's how you help others. Your message and your light, your presence being seen is how you help others, because your job is to inspire others to find their inner light and to find their courage. So the universe is saying, when you go first, you're supported, we will catch you. It's safe to take that leap. Whatever you've been thinking about doing, the universe is saying, yes, it is right. There is no wrong answer here. This is what's going to assist you in assisting others by overcoming your fears and hesitations. And what did she say? Wow, I really resonate with that. I want to learn tarot more and perhaps Reiki. And I've only shown tarot to a very small circle of friends. I really feel this message. And Star, I really feel this for you. I feel your energy, and I see myself. I see, yes. And tarot and Reiki, those are two of my passions. So it's scary. I know it. But jump in. Jump in is what the universe is saying to you. So let's see what the likely outcome is for you. And I see this one wanting to come out. I see you taking a journey. And this could be an inward journey, but it could also be a physical journey. But what I see for you is actually both. I see once you leap and you allow yourself to be seen, I see you on this inward journey of healing. I see you moving through all of these. I see it mostly as doubt. It's really self-doubt. You're questioning whether you're good enough. And I see you moving on this journey and putting those fears to rest. And I also see that leading you on a physical journey. I see you going to places, meeting with like-minded people, meeting with people who need your assistance. And what the universe is asking of you right now is, where are you being called to journey to? Is there somewhere specific outside of you, or is there somewhere within you that you have been called to journey to? Because the universe is supporting you in moving in that direction. So, Star, that's what I have for you. And I'm sending you so much love and blessings to your universe, and best of luck to you.
Star, thank you so much, Kiss 606 Star. I'm going to come out and say it point blank, you don't hide your light. If you've got a talent, it's your talent. Claim it, own it, and be it. It may not be easy. You may not find it favorable energetics to those in your universe, may not find it favorable to them. Keep that in mind. It's to them. They're their own energetics. This is who you are. And to hide who you are because they may or may not approve of it is hiding. It's not worth it. It's more work in the long run. And I learned this because I did my first YouTube video. This November will be almost 2 years ago. I waited a year. I did a YouTube video in a different channel that's abandoned. And then a year later, I came back. And I could have skipped a whole year there sitting around playing in my head, whether do I do it or not, or do it or don't, or who's going to see it. You know what? Every single video I've ever posted, I've not watched beforehand, except for some of the shorts and such, of course. But every channeling I just post, everything I just post, there comes a point where it flips. Once you start doing it, it all flips. And you don't care. You just do it because it's what you are. It's who you are. And I tell you what, Star, once you step into your light there, that's where the real healing starts to begin as well. So if you have a gift of any sort and you step into that gift, you want to ground into your healing light. This is where my healing comes from, is to do this with Laura, to do this with you guys. And this is how I heal. This is how Laura helps, how Laura heals and grows as well. And this is how we do that. And so, Star, share that gift, grow, heal thyself through sharing your gift. We're grateful. And Saint Germain is, of course, grateful for you. And we are wanting to see you throw cards one day as well on your own YouTube channel. That would be amazing. Because you know what that means is you step through your fears and you realize that we are all just sauce. Everybody you see is just you. And you know what? They don't care. Nobody's going to say anything and people don't care. And it really boils down to what we are thinking in ourselves about ourselves. It's not what other people are really thinking in a lot of ways. There may be critics in your universe, but we are a louder critic than the people in our universe, most likely, who would say, oh, you are doing tarot cards. But in our head, we are making it way out to us, and it really is. All right. Exactly. Anything to add to that, Laura?
No, that you said it perfectly. And I was just reading the last comment. Spirit brought me to these groups intentionally, I feel. You, Adam, John, etc. 100%. You are spot on. You are already connected to spirit. You already are very intuitive, and you're on the right path. Just keep going forward.
Fantastic, Laura. All right. Thank you, Kiss, so much that we truly Appreciate it, Star. And you got this. All right, so we got two more left, and that should take us to about 2:30 there, which is about perfect. We have Ginger Grin. And it says, "Hi, Mr. Floyd. I'd like a reading." So we don't assume, Ginger, unless you have something specific. We're going to give you just a general reading. If you have anything specific while Laura starts up here, you can certainly put it in the chat, and Laura can go off from there as well. So,
Okay. Ginger, I feel drawn to the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. And this one is by Denise Lynn. I feel like we should look at what is next on your journey. What can you expect? Right here. So the universe wants you to take action. The card that I drew for you is Valiant Courage. And this one came up twice last week. So I always tell people when I'm doing a reading in a format like this, that even if the reading is not for you specifically, to pay attention, because something may resonate with you. You'll feel it in your body or your mind, or however it is that you receive information. And this is take action with passion. So what I'm seeing for you, Ginger, is there's something that you've been wanting to do, and perhaps you have already started taking action, but you're questioning why things are not working the way that you would like them to, or perhaps not going as quickly as you would like them to. But what I see is that your guides have been sending you a lot of information and encouragement, and they just want you to take, and I'm hearing consistent action, but I'm hearing put some feeling, they put feeling into what it is that you are doing. Even if like earlier when I did a reading, we talked about the to-do list. To-do lists are not always fun, but we want to raise our vibration. So find a way to raise your vibration. Enjoy what you're doing. Follow your bliss, because I see this as a time for you to take action on your dreams. Take action on those things that you have perhaps wanted to learn or experience, and to be brave. Really, it's a time for you to be bold and be brave, and not play small. Just go for it is what I'm hearing. And I see, my third eye keeps pulsing as I'm doing your reading, and so what I'm kind of picking up is you're already connected to spirit. And I feel like if you're not already clairvoyant, develop your clairvoyance. That's your inner seeing. Like I feel like your guides are saying, tap into that, because that's where you're going to find your answers. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense to you. And let's look at what action you can take. What action can you take on your journey? Let me see this top one. They're saying stay focused. So what I see for you is you have a vision, or you have, how you would like to see your universe look. You know already what you would like to manifest. And the universe is saying to stay focused. Perhaps you've been a little bit scattered, or perhaps you take action and then you stop. But what the universe says is it's that consistent action. It doesn't have to be huge leaps and bounds. It can be little steps, step by step, day by day. And again, like my third eye. So even if you're not taking an outward action every day. A step could be to sit and connect with your own intuition, connect with your spiritual team, your guides, your angels, whoever it is that you work with, and just stay focused on that vision. And if you can't see exactly how you want things to look, you can always tap into how you want it to feel, because it's our emotions that are really going to drive us. So focused action is what I'm getting here for you. And what is the likely outcome? So Ginger, what can you expect? Right here, I see. This is beautiful. The message that came up is protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. And I have a feeling that's why, like, this third eye pulsing is starting. Like, your angels are saying that's how they're communicating with you. They're communicating with you through your senses. And perhaps you've been questioning whether or not it's the message you're receiving is from yourself, like your own mind, or if it really is from spirit. And they're telling me those images that you see, or those feelings that you get, that is them. So they're just saying, we're protecting you on your journey. You are loved, and they want to see you succeed. And I see you. Yeah, I see you being successful. I see you working with your angels. So maybe tuning in more to your angels is going to support you on this journey. I think the more you follow and trust your intuition, the more messages you'll receive, and the more you will see your team working with you. So Ginger, hopefully that makes sense to you, and I'm sending you lots of love and blessings on your journey.
All right, Ginger. Fantastic. All right, so what we are hearing here is that you need to slow down to create your universe, to slow down and see what you want in your universe. We have been doing on the Good Dunning that, the 15-second project. You need to maybe do that. We are not saying need to, but when we say need to, we aren't saying that you need to, but there's reasons why we say it that way. So maybe slowing down in your universe and grounding, just taking, like Lard said, that to sit into yourself, which is the most excellent advice, to sit down and slow down in yourself, to see and feel into, and she's amazing again, it is a feeling universe, to feel into, exactly right, Lara, what you are looking for in your universe. Feel it. If you want a Toyota Tundra, for example, then you will feel yourself driving it. What are you wanting in your universe, Ginger? Feel into it. See it in your universe and know you are your own sauce. There's no other sauce that is going to give it to you. Ed McMahon is not coming to your door with the check to give it to you in the publisher's clearinghouse if you are in that universe, and so to speak. So from your end, what do you want to create? It is your job to see it, to feel it, and to put 20% effort into it by picking up your Hillary Duff, so to speak, and moving forward in your universe and putting a little bit of energetics behind whatever you are looking for. We do the rest by pushing forward and bringing situations together, but you have to do a little bit of the energetics, not much, but just a little. So hopefully that helps. But if you find yourself not feeling in space, the first thing is, like Lara said, is to take a deep breath and slow down and feel into your universe and ground yourself. You could always go outside and take your bare feet and put it on the grass, as long as there's no snow. It is getting to that point where soon enough you'll have snow. But that is a good idea as well, because it'll slow you down so you can frame where you are and take a slower, deeper breath into your universe. There we go. That's what you are needing. Perfect. Much love and favor there. All right. So we have one more left here, and let's see who's left here. And that's going to be Cricket is next.
Yeah.
And Cricket is asking for just what comes through from her guides in general.
Okay. So Cricket, what I am really drawn to the Guardian Angel Tarot. I feel, it's no coincidence that angels seem to be the theme because Josh channels Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain. So that's the deck I'm going with. Let's look at what is next for you on your journey. This one wanting to come out. Okay. So I drew for you the Moon card. And I see you at this time, right now in your life. What I'm seeing is you connecting, because I'm drawn to my third eye again. I see you connecting with your intuition. And I see you questioning what you have considered to be your reality. Like if there are any thoughts or beliefs that you hold about yourself or about situations around you, I see you taking the time to question, taking the time to challenge your belief system. And I see already that things are being revealed to you. I see sometimes when you receive an answer or you receive a nudge from the universe to proceed in a specific direction, that perhaps you feel a little nervous. Like it's like I want to jump almost. It startles you. It surprises you. I think is what I'm picking up here. And what the universe is saying to you is that all is calm. All of this insight that you're receiving is guidance to put you on the right path. That you are very intuitive and there's nothing to fear. The messages that you receive will be positive and uplifting. That again, guidance doesn't need to be feared. So I'm not sure if you've been questioning guidance you're receiving, if that's why that's coming up, but to trust that whatever situation is happening in your life, things are being revealed to you, and you're coming into an understanding of why things are happening. And let's look at what action you can take to really tap into this moon energy, this intuition and guidance. I want to see what action. I see this one wanting to come out. And the I laugh because I ask what you can do to tune into your guidance. And the card that comes up is the High Priestess. And in tarot, the High Priestess is known for being the intuitive one, for having access to the divine realm and to the secrets of the universe. So what they're telling you is to tune into your intuition, which is basically what the first card was talking about. It's like just another confirmation to go within. I'm also seeing at this time to pause. Like perhaps this is not the best time for you to take action on anything that you've been working on. And that doesn't mean like this is an extended period of going on this deep inward journey. It could be just today or just the rest of the week. It's like this is a reflection period for you. So perhaps take some time to go inward, tune into the guidance of your soul, tune into the guidance of the universe, the earth. I mean, really what I'm seeing is like balancing that light and dark, balancing like your inner world and your outer world. But pause, reflect. That's really what I see for you here. I see you. These are both major arcana cards have come up for you, and that signifies two things: that it's major arcana are very spiritual, or at least that's how they are. That's how they come through to me. Each tarot reader is going to be a little bit different, but for me, when major arcana cards come through, they are big messages from spirit, from the spirit realm. Like they're letting you know that you're communicating with you. And they also signify change, like big changes in your life. And what I see for you is an energetic shift. I see this shift happening from you being in like a planning and preparation phase, in a healing inward journey, to seeing your outer world expand and change. So take it slow and trust. Make time for your spiritual practice. Those are all things I'm seeing and hearing. And I want to take a look at what the likely outcome is for you. See this one wanting to come out. Okay. So what I drew here is the Seven of Earth, which is in traditional tarot, the Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing, and this goes right in perfect alignment with the rest of your reading, is patience. Have patience. I see abundance coming through. I see things manifesting in your physical world. But what I'm hearing is that this is not all, because when you see things start to manifest, you might question why it wasn't bigger, why it wasn't more quicker. And your guides are saying, look, when you do see things manifest in your life, give thanks and praise for everything that has happened. Every little thing adds up. So as long as you have patience and you keep reflecting, and I see some endings too. I see you allowing things to end, and whether it's a belief system or if it's a habit, anything that just doesn't feel right to you or in alignment with what you want to manifest, I see those falling away for you. So have patience. It may not happen as quickly as you want it to, but there is abundance. And just, it's a time, you're going to see that this is a time to invest in yourself and invest in creating that life that you want. So I'm hoping that makes sense to you, and I am wishing you all the best and sending you love and blessings and added patience, because I know when I want something to manifest in my world, it can take its sweet time and it can make me feel very frustrated. But I am pushing that away for you and opening up to this peace, calm, and serenity for you.
All right, Cricket. Favor to the peace in your universe. And if you are not finding peace there, Cricket, Santa, it is about slowing down. Lara said it exactly. Slow down into your universe. This may be the time. But it's not always the case where you are chasing and chasing what you are looking for, looking to move forward. Sometimes in order to move forward, you have to stand still first. Because once you know that you are standing still, then you can move forward. But you have to collect yourself in order to stand firm in what you want to do before you move forward. So we think that is, that sounds amazing, Lara, what you are saying there. and Saint Germain 100% agrees with what Lara was saying there about finding herself in herself first before she does anything. And that's perfect. All right. So we thank you guys for being here. Laura's, we're going to throw this back up here. A couple of things here. Laura's contact information, if you want to give them your website and such, and what you do outside of doing this with us here, gratefully.
Okay. Yes. So if anything comes up for anyone, you can always feel free to reach out to me. You can go to my website, which is www.letspiritguide.com. You can also feel free to send me an email at Laura, Laura, at letspiritguide.com. I am also on Instagram. My handle is at letspiritguide_. So I look forward to people reaching out to me. And yes, if you would like to make a donation, they are always appreciated. If that's not something you can do, that is fine as well. I really appreciate you being here, and I love that everyone asks questions. So if you would like to make a donation, you can do that through PayPal, which is Laura Bennett 1111. Or I do have a Venmo for those who don't use PayPal. My Venmo is Laura-Bennett-229. And again, thank you for being here.
We thank you, Laura, for being here. We wouldn't be able to do this without you, and we're truly, truly grateful. I'm imagining same time and same channel next week. And yes. So we're going to keep this going here as long as my Mondays and Laura's Mondays are free there. We will see you next week there. And please, if you are looking for a one-on-one reading, you need a tarot card reading, and are looking to see into the energetics of your universe, please do jump on, and we'll get that pulled back up here. Laura's website there, and please do as well consider donating. What Laura's doing is a lot of work there. When you're sitting, she's not just sitting there. There's a lot of energetics that goes on. There's a lot of preparation that has to go into this energetically for Laura, and there's a lot of it's not just she doesn't walk away from this. She's holding all these energetics too. So there's a lot of work that's done on the back end as well, Laura, I'm sure, to clear out the energetics that you've picked up into your frame there through doing tarot readings. So there's a lot more to this, guys, than you would think. So if you can, please do donate. And again, Laura, what's your Venmo, which we don't have up here? I apologize.
My Venmo is Laura-Bennett-229.
Perfect. And we will have all that up into the chat next week for sure. And again, thank you guys for being here. This is all practice and new here for Laura and myself. That's what it's all about here is, there's 1,000 tarot card readers on YouTube here, but for us, we're brand new at doing this on the tube. So it's all new to us, and we're reaching out, and we appreciate you guys and, sticking with us here as we grow and Laura grows and the channel grows here. Tomorrow, just a couple updates on the channel itself. Tomorrow with Good Dawning, if you go over to Adam's the Medium channel in the Dawning there, he's going to be doing a energetics for his birthday, and he's doing a world peace, something doing with peace in the universe. Well, I'm not exactly sure, but we're going to watch, and we're going to back that up. Saint Germain and Isis and myself and Sekhmet and us are going to back that up with the same energetics. And then on Thursday, we're going to be at 8 a.m. for Good Dawning with John Binney. So we're going to interview and see his universe. Apparently, he's real big. If you ever go into Amazon there and you see a little AI thing that popped up, apparently John might be one of the guys solely responsible for that. So that could be quite interesting there. That would certainly see if once he got that off the ground there, why he would have retired when he did, so to speak, in his new universe. So that's awesome. And we're going to get some energetics from him as well. And Laura, again, we thank you so much. And if there's anything else you have before we go here.
Just let spirit guide. That's the answer. Follow your intuition, follow the guidance of spirit. Thank you.
Fantastic. Again, thank you so much. And again, please do reach out. Again, if you need to take a screenshot, we've got Laura's information there. Do reach out if you're looking for a tarot reading. Laura is quite gifted and her prices are amazingly affordable. So please. All right, we appreciate you, and we will see you next week at the same time, and hopefully see you in good dawning tomorrow. Otherwise, yeah, and Adam, of course, as well. If Adam releases any sort of something, I will post it in the community page as well. If you do go to the community page, Blindly Inspired, who gave us the donated the deck from Archangel Raphael Kelly Kolodny. Archangel Raphael Kelly, it's a YouTube channel that she channeled the deck from Archangel Raphael. Her channel is there as well, so please do send her some love. Go to the community page and subscribe. She got 16 subscribers, so she's real new. And please send her some love. She's got her first long form video there, and it's really good. So give it a shout there. And Laura, hopefully we'll see you on YouTube soon, and we'll all subscribe and keep you moving here. But grateful for you. Thank you again, Laura, for everything that you do. And we'll see you guys in the dawning there. Much love to all, and see you in the next.